let's talk about a little bit about the bone rewards and the bone distribution. Now, if you look at this count right here, I have 35 million sheep that's burying. And if you look at my total bones that I've had in this program up to date, it's not even one full bone yet. And so I haven't even received my bone rewards for this weekend, but let's talk more and more about this in a few minutes. My name is Adam Shelton, and thank you for watching this video today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Yes, I understand how you're feeling. You're probably thinking, I'm not getting that many rewards. 1, 2, I haven't received my rewards. That's probably what you're thinking based on when you're burying or based on where you are. And 3, you're probably wondering, is it worth burying your bones? Now, I have a small account here, 35 million, and you see it here. It's not even one full bone yet, but this is kind of part of SHIB was going to do in the first place. Remember the liquidity event. It said during these 14 days, 1,000 bone per block will be minted for allocation pool users' returns. After this rate, it will be reduced over time with the decreasing of the algorithm. So if you look at here, let me go ahead and zoom in. We're August of 2021. We're still early in this process. Yes, I understand you're not getting many bones, but wait till it gets down here, and that's going to even decrease even more. So we're right here. So if I go all the way up right here, we're about right there. So in my plan is to get as much bone as possible before it goes decrease. And the demand is going to continue growing and growing and growing. So you're looking at getting your rewards. You're looking at the cashing out now. It's really not the time to really cash out. I'm just, unless you have a lot, it's just not the time. Really, to be honest with you, the time to cashing out will probably be around here. Maybe what, February, to be honest with you, not financial advice, not really financial advice, but if you accumulate bone from August, September, October, November, December, January, February, by around February, man, imagine how many bones you'll have, and you just focus on, I'm just going to collect bones. So to me, yes, it's not as much as I thought. It's not as much as I have right now, but I am focused on trying to get more SHIB to bury those bones. Because the more SHIB I have, the more bones I have, and the more leash I have, the more bone rewards I'll get if I'm actually burying those. So it is a long-term strategy. You know, maybe about a 6-month type strategy based off how many SHIB and bones are you getting. So I just want to address that because I know people want this quick movement. It just doesn't work that way. It wasn't designed that way. Now, during the liquidity event, 1,000 bone per block will be distributed to allocated farming pool through digging. Now, this is through here. Let me go back. What they're talking about here is the farming area. If you're brand new to this, they're talking about here. So during the liquidity event, this was actually very, very active. This part here. Now, additional 50 bones per block will be minted and distributed to bury pools. So basically, the area I just showed you, 50 bones per block was added on there. And 100 bones per block will be minted to the development of the wallet. So if you look at this once again, and also if you have Uniswap and SushiSwap, if you have liquidity selected pairs, you can actually move that over to Shibaswap. So it's really, really cool. So if you look here, bone per block after liquidity, this was the time to get it, obviously, when it first got out. But honestly, I'm being honest with you. We're still early in the process. We're right here. So we're right there. And then each month it's going to decrease according to this chart here. Now, you're probably wondering, is it still worth it? It really depends on your plan. It really depends on the fact that, are you willing to wait? It really depends, are you going to be an accumulator and just be patient and let this work itself out? Not necessarily giving you financial advice, absolutely not. But even with this small account that I have here, that I'm actually growing, to me, I want to grow this to 100 million and then see what happens after that, because the APY is still pretty effective, and I'll talk more about the APR versus APY in a whole new video. That's all we'll talk about. And so to me, in my opinion, I've got to continue collecting more to get more bone. Now, would I wolf this out? It's not worth it because of the fees. The fees will be much higher, and that's not even one bone yet. So you gotta be patient if you want to stay in this thing. Now, if you don't want to stay in this thing, I definitely understand. If you need to cash out and move on, I definitely understand. But this, to me, unless I have a lot of shit, or if I have a lot of bone, or a lot of leash, and I'm talking about billions and billions and trillions of it, it really doesn't make sense to cash out to me, because it's not going to be that much profit. Now, if I'm only working with 50 million SHIB, 100 million SHIB, in my mind, I got to continue adding. And it's because, look at this, the price is still kind of low. It's kind of sexy low. So, my name is Adam Shelton. Thank you for watching this video today. Just wanted to break down the bone. Why is it low? Well, the bone rewards it depending on how much you have. And obviously, even if you have 1 billion bones, if I go back here real quick, this is my large account. If I go to my large account, I only have 1 bone there. I think it needs to refresh. Let me refresh this. Still got 1 bone there. But when I'm a large account, I don't have as much bone that I would like. But in my mind, I'm going to dig and wolf, which I'm doing there, and I'm just going to add as much Shiba as I possibly can. And so in that regard, I feel like that's a good strategy, because I feel like over time, this bone per block is going to go lower and lower and lower. So to me, my window's here from July to honestly about December, maybe January. I would say maybe about here, between July and January. That's the window, because once it gets here, ain't gonna be much left when it comes to bone. So just think about it. Do these videos sometime to get you to think, not necessarily tell you what to do, to just think about it, just to think about it. So I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna continue adding more to my position, and definitely show you along the way and help you along the way and give encouragement along the way. Just understanding the process. I just understand exactly what they're trying to do. You know, this is the plan they laid out. It's the plan they laid out. I didn't lay it out. And I'm just trying to take advantage of the opportunity. My name is Adam Shelton. Once again, Captain Shelton in you, at your service. And I'll see you on the next video. Hey, don't forget, click on the link below. There's maybe a video right above here, or click on the links below to get started with Shibaswap. And I'll see you later.